So, welcome back to this session, students. Now we are going to start your final topic of chapter 1. That is your third topic. This third topic is about representation of rational numbers on a number line. Here we are going to discuss how we can represent any rational number on number line, as well as between two rational numbers, how we can find other rational numbers. If we want to find one rational number between two rational numbers, or if we want to find three rational numbers between two rational numbers, five rational numbers between two rational numbers, this all things we are going to see here, right? So sit straight, everyone, be ready. Now, till now, what do you know about number line? Raise your hand. Any one of you can tell me about what do you know about number line? What is number line? Which type of number you can represent on number line? That can anyone tell me first? I will require your response a little bit quick. Yes. So let us give chance to Ragini. Yes, Ragini, what is number line?
So number line is a kind of line in which we can represent the numbers. On the right side, on the right side of 0, we can represent the positive numbers, and on the left side, we can represent negative numbers. 0 is in the middle.
So if I'm taking 0 here, on the right side, I have to take positive numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. On the left side, I have to take negative numbers, correct? Ragini?
Yes.
Everyone agree with Ragini, students? So on right side, it will go till infinity. On
Yes,
left side, it will go till infinity, correct? Right? And so I can say, can I represent integers on number line? All these numbers are integers, right? I can represent 0 on number line. I can represent positive numbers on number line. So I can say, I can represent integers. I can represent whole numbers. I can represent natural numbers on number line. Am I correct? Right? Everyone? Now. So now we want to see whether we can represent rational numbers on number line or not. Rational numbers are the numbers which are in P by Q form, right? Now that we have to analyze how we can represent rational numbers on number line. Is this clear, everyone? But before starting that, I want to ask you that how many rational numbers are lying between 1 and 2? How, Niketan, can you tell me how many rational numbers are lying between 1 and 2? Or Divyesh? Wait. Yes, Niketan, tell me.
Sir, infinite.
Very good. Divyesh, you agree with Niketan? Okay. So definitely between two numbers also we are having infinite, right? Yes, I got your point, Shravya. Now, Rupa, do you know how we can represent any rational number on number line?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you tell me?
Sir, for example, we are representing the 2 by 3 on a number line.
Okay.
Sir, the denominator is 3, so we have to make 3 parts between 0 and 1, sir.
And how you decided that you have to make 3 parts between 0 and 1 only, not between 1 and 2, not between 2 and 3?
Sir, because it's starting, right? We'll start from 0 to 1.
Okay. Okay, I will explain later. First, you tell me. Okay, that so means between 0 to 1, I have to make 3 parts, correct? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can I extend 0 to 1 here? Now, in the same number line you want to do, or first we can extend this 0 to 1 and then you can do on it?
Sir, in the same number line we can do, sir.
Okay, same number line we can do. Now I want to make 3 parts. How I can make 3 parts? To make 3
Sir,
parts, how many points I will require?
Sir, here we'll do 2, sir.
Very good.
Between 0 and 1.
So between 0 and 1, 2 points will be required, right?
Yes, sir.
2 points can cut into 3 equal parts, isn't it?
Yes,
this
sir.
You can clearly analyze. Sit straight, students. Siddharth, sit straight. No need to take any support, right? This you can analyze if you are helping your mother in kitchen, everyone. If you are helping your mom in kitchen, your mom is telling you to cut the onion in 2 parts. Suppose this is your onion. If you have to cut the onion in 2 parts, so how many cross section you have to cut? Only one, na?
Sir, 1.
Yes. If your mom is telling you to cut it into 3 parts, How many cuts you have to make?
Sir, 2.
2. So for 3 parts, we require 2 cut. For 2 parts, we require 1 cut. If
1.
there are 4 parts, how many cut are required?
Sir, 3.
3. In the same way here, for between 0 to 1, if we have to make 3 parts, how many points are required? 2 points.
Sir, 2 points.
Okay. Now these 2 points will be what?
Sir, 0 will be 0 by 3 and the first point will be 1 by 3. The second point will be 2 by 3.
Okay.
Sir, and the third point will be 3 by 3. That is 1, sir.
3 by 3, that is 1. Yes. Very
Yes,
good.
sir, we got the 2 by
Yes.
3.
Yes. So thank you, Rupa. Now see here, everyone. Now let me add here few points. See, your rational number, all rational numbers are in the form of P by Q. Yes or no, everyone? All rational numbers are in the form of P by Q. First, you need to check whether this P by Q given form is your proper fraction or improper fraction. Are you getting my point, students? Please give me some response. Whether it is a proper fraction or improper fraction. If it is your proper fraction means who will tell me numerator is greater than denominator, denominator is greater than numerator? Madhur, for proper fraction, what
Yes,
is
sir.
it?
So proper fraction, numerator is smaller than denominator.
Very good. This is your proper fraction or not? This example is example
Yes,
of
sir.
proper fraction or not? So
Yes, sir.
each and every proper fraction will lie between 0 to 1 only. Okay. If it is proper fraction, it will lie between 0 and 1. Is this clear, everyone? Please give me some response, everyone. Right? And if it is improper fraction, students, if it is improper fraction, that is P greater than Q, you first convert it into mixed fraction. And then you can represent. Right? Let us take one of the example. Suppose I am taking example 3 by 2. Okay. So let us take here help of Shravya. Shravya, can you tell me how we can represent 3 by 2? This all things, students, you have to write in formula book only. Yes, Shravya?
Yes, sir. 3 by 2 is a improper fraction. So
Yes.
we should convert it into mixed fraction. It would be 1 by 2.
Okay, one integer 1 by 2, right? One
Yes, sir.
integer 1 by 2. Make a
One
habit of
integer,
telling
yes,
like this, one integer 1 by
Yes,
2.
sir.
Next.
one integer 1 by 2,
So it will lie between.
1 and 2.
Very good. See, students, how we can analyze between 1 and 2? Since it is one integer 1 by 2, what is the meaning of one integer 1 by 2? 1 plus 1/2. So it is greater than 1. Yes or no? Everyone.
Yes.
Understood this? Please give me some response. Devika, clear na? Akshit, right? Now, so between 1 and 2. Now, Shravya, over to you. Between 1 and 2, how I can represent here? How
Yes.
many parts I need to make?
So 2 parts.
Right. So parts you can analyze from where? Your denominator. From denominator, you can analyze how many parts. Here in denominator, we are having 2, so 2 parts. And
Yes,
for
sir.
2 parts, how many points will require?
1 point.
This parts and point relation from where you can analyze? From kitchen. You have
Yes,
to go to kitchen and you have to help your mama, right? Your mama will be shocked that whether sun has risen in west or what today. My ward is coming here to ask me, should I help you? So just go and ask her, should you help him or not? Then 2 parts, 1 point. Next.
Yes, sir.
So
Then
only 1 point will be here. Now how
yes.
I will name them?
So 1 by 2. It's 3 by 2 only.
Yes, 3 by 2 only, or I can say this will be one integer 1 by 2.
1 by
Is
1
clear?
integer 1 by 2.
One
yes.
integer 1 by 2, that is 2 and that is 1. Is
Okay.
this clear, everyone? Right? So this is how we can represent your rational numbers on number line. Yeah, yawning, Nitya. Yawning is not allowed. So this is how we can represent rational numbers on number line. Is this clear, everyone? Please give me some response. Right? Yes. Now I am giving you time to note down all these things in formula book. Quickly note down in formula book. If you are having any doubt meanwhile, you can ask me your doubt. Right? So lower your hand, everyone. If any student is having doubt, that student is only required to raise hand. Like Rajat is having doubt, right? So Rajat, you can raise your hand. Now Rajat, ask me your doubt.
Sir, sir, 1 by 2. Sir, how did you do it? I didn't understand.
How did I do what?
Sir, sir, 1 by 2. How can we represent it on number line?
How can we represent it on number line? See, first you understand that one integer 1 by 2 is lying between 1 and 2.
Yes,
Right,
sir.
Rajat? Right?
Yes, sir.
Now, from 2, you can determine that you may have to make two parts of this segment. Which
Yes,
segment? The segment which is lying between 1 and 2, you have to make two parts. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, how you can make two parts? How many points are required? How many points are required to cut onion in two parts?
Sir, only one.
Only one. So, can I take only 1 point in between?
Yes, sir.
So, this 1 point will give me what?
1 by 2.
One integer 1 by 2.
Okay,
Clear?
sir. Sir, in that example below, you
2
have
by
written
3?
2 by 3. How, sir?
Yes. 2 by 3 is one example. That if we have to represent 2 by 3, then how we can represent?
Yes.
That 2 by 3 understood? Na?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay,
Thank
Rajat. Now, Pragati, you are also having doubt?
Sir, actually, I was actually disconnected, so I just wanted to know that what you explained about the number line with the example 1 by 2.
Okay. So don't worry, Pragati. Just I have explained how to represent any number on number line. If you are disconnected, then no problem. Just note down this in formula book. In regular book, when I will explain the questions, you will understand everything. Okay? Okay, Pragati. Now, Soumya, you are having which doubt? Ask me your doubt, Soumya.
So actually, between two numbers, they are infinite a number of fractions and rational numbers. We can't count.
We can't.
So
Yes.
is why they are telling that there are three. We are dividing. We are dividing them in three parts, like 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 3 by 3. So it would be three parts then.
Yes.
In that case, but actually it's infinite, sir.
Yes, actually those are infinite, but from those infinite numbers, just we are zooming out 1 by 3 and 2 by 3. Just we are zooming out those three numbers. Clear?
If we go inside, we will get more and more numbers.
Yes. That inside and inside we are going to explore in class 9. In class 9, we will become detective. Do you know some detectives like Sherlock Holmes or CID, ACP Pradyuman Singh, Daya, Kuch So Gadbad Hai Daya? You know these detectives? I am asking, Soumya. Right?
Yeah.
You will become one of them in class 9th. You will take magnifying glass and you will observe.
Yes.
You will do successive magnification and you will observe which number is there, which number is there, which number is there, and you will have fun. Okay? In today's morning session only, I discussed these things.
Okay, sir.
Seniors. Your seniors have become already ACP Pradyuman Singh today. Now it's your turn next year. Niketan, ask me your doubt.
Sir, you have written 1 plus 1 by 2. Right after that, you have written something 2 points. Is it points?
2 points. No, it is between 1 and 2 that I have written.
Sir, no, sir. Sir, above this.
2 parts and 1 point. Means for 2 parts, only 1 point is required.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. You can lower your hand once your doubt is clear. Ragini, ask me your doubt.
If we have to mark a number which comes something in between like 7 and 8, for example, then do we have to write 0, 1, 2, 3, everything?
No need. You can
And
directly.
can we directly write 0 and 7, 8?
No need to write 7. Directly you can go here 7 and 8, and in between whatever parts you have to make, you can proceed. Right?
Okay.
More or less, you can write here 6, you can write here 9, like that you can proceed.
Okay.
Is this clear, everyone? Note down this quickly. Then we can start questions based on it.